Hey everybody, it's time for another BoBunny Blip. Mixed media lovers, you are not going to believe it, but BoBunny has white and black gesso. For those of you who don't know what gesso is a craft paste, kind of like glitter paste, but this is more of a matte. It creates raised surfaces and textures and really cool dimension for projects. You have to try using this gesso. It is so easy. If you've never used mixed media before, you're going to love this, and if you've already used it, you're gonna love it. While there are many uses for gesso, today I want to show you how you can add some fun texture and dimension to maybe a layout you've already created. And I'm going to use the BoBunny Fanciful sticker, the white gesso, my BoBunny palette knife, and I'm using our Belief collection. So, if any of you are beginners and you're worried about this, I'm going to add a cute little border right along here with the gesso. So first I'm going to apply my BoBunny Fanciful stickable stencil. So I'm going to add some white paper to the end of my stencil because I want the design to stop at this point. So I'm going to tape some white paper on either side just in case there is overhang from my gesso. All right, so we're ready to add our gesso. So, gonna unscrew this, get it on the back of my palette knife, and then just spread it through. But where I've got my paper laid down, I don't have to be as careful about getting it over my edge so it won't get on my project. So I'm just gonna spread that through. You can make it as thin or thick as you want. I'm gonna do mine a little bit thicker, but remember that the thicker you do, the longer it takes to dry. I'm gonna clean my palette knife with a baby wipe so that I don't get gesso stuck on there. All right, so I'm taking off my paper first so that I can get down to my stencil. Pulling towards the stencil so that I don't get any of that gesso on my project. Now I'm gonna peel up my stickable stencil. And especially if you have a new stencil, you wanna be really careful that you don't pull too hard. So once you peel off your stencil, you're gonna put it onto a piece of packaging or something that can be submerged into water but will hold a tight seal so that the back of your stencil doesn't get wet. And then you are going to wash the stencil. And if you haven't ever washed a BoBunny stencil before, check out our blip. But basically you just put this into a tub of water and rub it with your fingers. So then you can see my project here. BoBunny Gesso is so easy to use. You guys can do it. You're going to love it. Make sure to watch for more blips and tricks on how to use BoBunny Gesso.